Hey guys, welcome back to G-Man Games. Today, I'm going to be trying something different. With the release of the new Pokemon game, Pokemon Legends ZA, I'm going to be attempting to record my playthrough of it for the first time. These videos probably won't have the best quality, and I apologize for that, but I'm going to try to make them as good as I can with the resources I have available. First things, I have to create my character, so I'm just going to use whatever the most basic one is, because I don't really care what they look like. And then after that, I will get into the actual game, hopefully. And for this video, it's not going to be the entire game, and I'm gonna have to try to get. These videos are probably gonna be multiple parts, and they won't be releasing in a short span. But I'll try to make this playthrough as frequently as I can with all the episodes. And I don't really care what the character looks like, so I'll just start the game now as soon as I can. And yet again, I apologize for inevitably the low quality for this video, but just with the resources I have available, this is the best I'm able to do. I'm also just going to skip the cutscenes, just so these videos don't drag on too much. Okay. And I'm also just gonna skip through all the dialogue for the same reason, unless I have to go through it. I've been really excited for this game for a long time since they revealed it, because it's based in the region for Pokemon X and Y, and I think that X and Y were extremely underrated. Okay, that I was confused for a second, but yeah, I've been excited, and it's the long-awaited return of Mega Pokemon, and it's the first time I'm gonna be able to use Mega Gallade in a playthrough without having to wait until extremely late into the game to do so. So I'm extremely excited to get into and play this game now that it's released. I wish I was able to play the Switch 2 version, but I do not own one. And the Switch 1 version, people might have complained about it, but in my opinion, I still think it looks really good, and it doesn't affect the gameplay, so I don't care which version I play. And now I have to make the hardest decision from the game of which starter I want to pick, because I'm not either Chikorita or Totodile. I don't love either of them, but at the same time, Tepig is what I would pick, but then the type overlap with Gallade. But at the same time, I'm not sure when I'll be able to get Gallade, so I might just pick Tepig and hope for the best. So I think that's what I'm going to be as my starter. Okay, I'm also just, after this, I'm going to try to turn up the text speed so it's faster when I'm skipping through this. I hope the quality's not too bad with the video, but I can't make any promises with the quality. I'm just hoping for the best here. Okay, I just have to continue skipping through the dialogue. And okay, come on. Can the game please let me pick my starter? I've been waiting for this for a while, and I think after thinking about it, I am going to pick Tepig. I just have to wait for it to let me. Okay, apparently before I get to pick my starter, I have to chase after that Pancham that stole my bag. This is a strange way to start the game, but, you know, I feel like it's going to end up being good. Settings, and I can now turn my text speed up to fast. Okay. And now I have to, for some reason, chase after this Pokemon that stole my bag. Okay. And after this, it will hopefully let me pick my starter, and then finally start getting into the main part of the game. Oh, wait. Okay. And from the looks of it, now I should be able to get my starter. I'm really hoping it is the case. Okay, the game is finally gonna let me choose my starter Pokemon, and I'm picking Tepig, I think, is the right choice. And of these three starters, it's my personal favorite. And I want to see if they did anything cool with the new Mega Evolution. And now I have my first battle. Okay. I think this is going to be a tutorial type thing, because I think this Pokemon game actually has different mechanics for the battling than usual. So I'm going to try to figure that out now. Okay. Yes, I have to fight the Pancham. Okay. Yeah, this is I think I already understand how this works, but this is more in real time than the usual Pokemon battle. So this might take me a bit of getting used to. Okay. And I think I won. Not yet. Okay. There we go, and I won the first battle in the game. Let's see. Now we're probably just going to be continuing with the main story. But this game is new. The only things I know are going to be on my team are Gallade and now Tepig when it evolves into Emboar. And I'm hoping for the rest of my team I'll be able to use some of the new Mega Pokemon, but that all depends on what point in the game you're able to get them. And if anyone has any suggestions in the comments for what you want my team to be, just let me know and I'll see what I can do with that. Because I really have no idea what I want it to be yet. I also have to figure out the nicknames of some of the Pokemon, which I have never really been good at, so these are going to be either really bad, not have one, or some of them will be good, but I highly doubt that. I have to nickname the Tepig now, which I have no idea what to call it. So I'm just going to leave it without a nickname, and if anyone has any suggestions, just let me know in the comment. So I think there should be a way to change it. Now I'm just gonna, from the looks of it, run around and catch some Pokemon, hopefully. Because the cool thing with this game is it's sort of open world, but there are things that aren't, there are more linear portions of it. But I think this is just where you run around, battle people, and catch the new Pokemon. So let's see this. Other than some of like the new Mega Evolutions, I've gotten no spoilers for what's happening in this game. Okay, let's see what I have to do here. Yep, I just have to, from the looks of it, run around and follow the other trainer. For this game, I'm hoping to make it a series, but I don't want the videos to be too long, but in that case, there will be a lot of them. So I'm going to try to make every part, like, 25 to 30 minutes, hopefully. Maybe some shorter or longer, depending. Like, for this video, I might make it a bit longer, just because it's the beginning of the game. But for most of them, I'm hoping to just have around 20 to 30 minute episodes. Okay, it's time for my second trainer battle. And I'm sort of getting the hand of this new combat, so let's see if I've learned anything. I'm not sure, the Pokemon themselves battling I figured out, but I'm not sure if at some point in the game I'll actually have to do something as the trainer to avoid attacks, for example. And if so, I would enjoy that, because that adds another new part of the battling. But so far I've gotten the hand of just this new kind of system. But I'm hoping it gets either slightly harder or like, adds new perks to it as we progress through the game. And that is the end of my second trainer battle. Okay. Now I just have to keep making my way through this zone until I'm hopefully finally capture another team member. Okay. Yep, now I should probably just have to keep making my way through. Yep, let's go. This game, though, is really exciting because it's the reintroduction of Megas, and it does finally give X and Y their chance to be in the spotlight, where their games were good, but they were never great. And this is the opportunity to make the games just that much better. And I'm not sure if I have to do another battle yet or not. There's a Floette here. I think this is AZ's Floette from the Pokemon X and Y games, so this is that's probably going to end up being a big part of the main story later on, if I had to guess. Okay. And yeah, I've left the zone now, so, and I didn't get to catch any Pokemon, so I think I just have to wait until the morning now. Oh, I have to go into this hotel, yeah. I think now I just have to wait until morning and then keep exploring the areas of the map. But let's see. I'm hoping to, now that, depending on how this game goes, trying to make more videos about just playing games. And I can make some of them on PS5, which would make the videos higher quality, because I'm able to just screen record more normally on PS5. But with the Switch, I have to more so record the gameplay itself, which is harder. Which is the main reason about the quality of the videos. But yeah, I'm hoping to make more of the gameplay as depending on how this goes. Now I have to talk to, I think this is AZ, who was one of the characters in Pokemon X and Y. And there's a Zygarde in my bag. Okay. I'm probably end this video around if I get the time where I start to get a bit more freedom. So, but I'm not sure when that would actually be. So let's see how long that would take me. I think, yeah, now I just have to just check into the hotel and then wait till morning from the looks of it. Okay, yep, hotel room, and now I have, yeah, no, the game is checking into the room for the night. I hope one of my only concerns with this game is that where it's more of a spin-off Pokemon game, that it will be shorter compared to the main generation ones. But I'm hoping that doesn't end up being too much of a concern. With it's my first playthrough as well, it might be good because it means that it won't be extremely long. So now I hope I should finally be able to catch some wild Pokemon. And let's see. Oh, I get to go to the roof of the building. And judging by the trailers I saw for this game when it was revealed, the roof is where the wild Pokemon would be. Or not. Okay. Maybe during the daytime. That's the hope, I suppose. And let's see where the story is going from here. Yeah, from the I'm really just hoping that this series does somewhat well, because I'd really like to try to keep making more gameplay videos, and it just all depends on how this goes, and if you all seem to enjoy it. One thing I know for sure is that there are some big complaints I've heard about this game, like some of the Mega Evolutions being locked behind having to have an online membership or buying the paid DLC, which was being released soon, which are valid complaints, but at the same time, I still am extremely excited for getting to play this game. Oh, yep, the loading screen said I am able to set the nicknames for my Pokemon later on. So if anyone has any suggestions for the Tepig or any other Pokemon I catch to put on my team, just let me know and I'll try to figure out how to change it. Now, okay, we're learning about the ZA Royale, which is the battling system in this game where you make it up through the ranks. Oh, my Rotom phone. Okay, yeah, they are sending. They want me to join the battling league for the game, and I think that's another one of the main parts of the game's story. Another thing is, if anyone wants me to sort of slow it down and read the dialogue, I can. Just say it in the comments below, and I'll try my best. And I'm trying to make these videos shorter, but if people do want me to, I have no issue with that. Let's see, they're gonna give me a bit of independence now, so I can run around and catch some Pokemon. Let's see. Oh, nope, they're just giving me a new jacket and pants. I don't know how I feel about it. I hope there is more customization, but I do prefer this over the outfit I had originally. Because that's another thing in this game. I hope there is a lot more customization for your character. That's not just the stuff at the beginning. Like, but I doubt there is other than that. Which sort of sucks. Let's see. Are they going to give me the independence I need, or are they going to make me do some tutorials? Let's see. What is this going to be? Oh! They brought back the Legends Arceus Elden Ring roles, so I think that does actually mean that there's going to be more dodging and real-time combat, so that's not just for Pokemon. I might also get to avoid attacks and stuff. Okay, I think this is just a tutorial on meeting all the characters. Okay. And this is just more tutorials. Okay. That's the one thing with the Pokemon games I haven't always loved, is I know they are somewhat more for little kids, partially, but I still believe there are way too many tutorials. And this is my first survival battle from the looks of it. Okay? Let's see how this goes for me. Okay. I do have the type advantage here, so let's see how this goes. Okay, no, I think the dashing and rolling might have just been for running around the map. I haven't had to do anything with it yet in battles, which sort of does suck. I was really hoping that there would be features like that for the battles themselves. But maybe that will come in later on. And, okay. Nope, that's not the end of the battle. There's a second Pokemon I have to kill. Okay. Oh! The rival uses both of the starters. That's new. I do like that, because it does make the battles a bit harder than they would be normally. So far, I am enjoying this game, and I'm hoping that the new Megas do live up to the expectations I've heard people set for them. And I might lose the first battle. Oh, nope, I did win. That's good. It would have been really embarrassing if I lost the first battle of the game. Okay. Now, do I finally get to either learn how to catch Pokemon even though I know how to, or get to catch them myself? And come on, let me catch some Pokemon, please. That is one of the things I need to do. Okay. Now I get to learn where the Pokemon centers are, right? Here, okay. And I think these will become fast travel points once I end up visiting them. But actually, they definitely will. But let's see. Now do I get the ability to catch Pokemon myself, or do I still have to wait? Nothing yet? Okay. And now there's more Okay, I like this. There's more exploration of the map because they're setting roadblocks for us, so I can't just run in a straight line through it. And if the trailers are right, maybe there will be Pokemon on top of the roofs now during the day? Hopefully. Okay, maybe not yet, but there should be later on. Okay. Now I'm at my first Pokemon Center of the game. These are always helpful for me if I need to heal up at some point. And yeah, I'm sorry for these videos not being as high quality and me not talking as much as I would like. Where this is my first time really recording gameplay videos, I'm not really used to knowing how to do it properly. And also how to act during them, like if I'm talking not too much or enough or whatnot. So, any recommendations in the comments would be greatly appreciated. And now I have my Pokedex, and I've registered Tepig. Hopefully I'll be able to also complete this, either by the end of the game or at some point during the story. Or post-game. Oh! To catch Pokemon. This is what I've been waiting for. Okay, these are the zones where I can finally find new Pokemon, and maybe there will be a vault in here so I can get a Glade later on. Or any new Megas for that matter. I'd want to use those too. Let's see. I'm assuming now they'll make me go through the catching tutorial. And it's looking like that. Oh, the catching tutorial is making me catch it myself. But I'm not going to keep a Fletchling on my team the entire game, because it does not have a new Mega Evolution, and I want to try to use as many of them as I can, like I've said. And not okay. No, now they're gonna make me battle it probably to weaken it and then catch it or something like that, because it's worse as a tutorial. They have to show every method for catching a new Pokemon. Let's see. Oh no, they're just letting me catch it now. Let's go. Okay, no, they're still making me do a tutorial for whatever reason. Yeah, weakening Pokemon in order to catch it. Okay. Yeah, I send out the Pokemon to weak. Oh, there are ways for me to do the rolling while battling. Maybe that will end up becoming useful later on. Now I have to catch the Pokemon, and then I'll maybe get some freedom to catch whatever I want. Or not yet. Wait. Okay, I've completed the catching tutorial, and that should be it for the basic ones. Or... okay. I'm going to finish the side quest, so I have to catch a few more species of Pokemon, and then that will probably be it for this episode of the playthrough. Catch that Scatterbug, hopefully, so I don't have to use any more Pokeballs. Okay, now I have to find 2 different species as well. Let's see. Oh, Mareep, that's something different. And I have to find 1 more. Another hope is that by the end of this playthrough I'll have found at least 1 shiny Pokemon, just in the wild. And Weedle, that should catch, and that is 5. Okay, now he's up to run back over here, and that should be it for the tutorial. Let's see. Oh, wait. Oh, the lab. Okay. This might be this might be the end of it. Let's see. Because after this, I will end the episode. And I'll hopefully be able to post these once, maybe twice a day. Depending on how often I'm able to record. Okay, I think now I just have to probably claim a reward for the Pokemon Pokedex. And yeah, let's go upstairs and get something for the Pokedex. Got it. And wait. Oh, it's a new professor from X and Y. Isn't it? Oh, wait. That's one of the people from Team Flare, actually. The evil team from that game. So I guess, since that X and Y, some stuff has changed in the region. And let's see. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably have to claim some rewards for this, and then that will be it for this episode of the playthrough. And not tonight. I'll only be able to post 1 episode tonight, but hopefully tomorrow I'll either get 1 or 2 done. I'll definitely try to get 1 posted tomorrow, but I'm not 100% sure about a second one. Let's see how this goes quickly. And now I have to claim some rewards for doing research. Oh! Now I can smash, I think that will let me smash those rocks on the outside of the room, of the building. Okay. So yeah, you get more experience and moves as you get more challenges done. And at the end, you get the shiny charm, which I'm really hoping to be able to get. That's always nice to have, just so I can get shinies more efficiently. Okay. Yep, now that I'm done with that, I think that will be the end of this episode. Thanks for watching, and give any recommendations you have for how I can try to make this series better down in the comments below. And thanks for watching, everyone. Goodbye.